Sadie?
You okay?
Peachy?
You sure?
No, I ain't sure.
Still working?
Is anybody still working? The whole goddamn place full of people bickering, fighting and lying. It makes me real sad.
I know. I need someone to ride with me.
Do what?
Finish off them O'Driscolls. I hear the last of them is holed up at Hanging Dog Ranch.
I don't have it in me no more. I saw Colm swing. I just don't care.
I was a married woman. You know what they did to me. And to my husband? Look, you're the only one of these fools that I trust. I've got to do this.
I'll tell you what, I'll do it, but there's something you could help me with. Abigail, Jack, John, make sure they make it. I mean, this whole thing is pretty much done, but when the time comes...
How do you mean?
When the time comes, you help them.
What do you mean?
I mean it. Help them escape when I... You know, you and me, we're more ghosts than people. But them, they could...
I know. Of course I will. Thank you, Arthur. You want to ride with me now, or meet me up at Hanging Dog Ranch when you can? Thanks, Arthur. Okay, come on.
At least we should be able to do a camp and eat that mix, maybe. One of these dream things again.
Fine morning for a killing.
Hey.
You seen anything down there?
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of them down there. I'm mostly drunk. But one of them is a fat fella with a beard. Him? He's mine.
Okay.
It's a big ranch. Run down. Lots of folk there. But spread pretty thin. I'll set it off and then we'll take it from there.
Take it from there. Okay. So, no real plan then.
Oh, I got a plan. Now come on.
I know that woman. She was with Dutch.
Count!
It's over now!
Yeehaw! How is he not dead? Hello?
try.
You come near this barn, we'll open up on you.
Who's in here? Come on. Lady outside don't want none of you coming out of here. Barn's clear.
Okay, going into the farmhouse.
Sadie, you in here?
It is one kick-ass lady. Jesus.
You okay?
Yeah. He was a good man, my Jakey. We was always sweet on one another.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I miss him every day, every moment. They turned me into a monster, Arthur. But my memories of him, they still pure.
I ain't even got that.
Aside from my Jake, you're the best man I've known.
I know the company you keep. The competition ain't too fierce. We should get away from her.
I think I need to be alone for a bit.
I understand. You, might want to get yourself cleaned up.
Thank you, Arthur.
Totally blood drenched. Maybe we can get some tonics or something. Money is not an issue. Got in here. Oh shit, we... Get the heck out of here.
Nice and easy.
Jesus, everybody came up here now all of a sudden. Oh, other way. Oh. Have some booze. The thing is, I don't need the pelts. That's the problem. We can get some meat though.
I know, girl. Just give me a second.
The only pelts I want is perfect ones anyway. Shit. Crap. They're not the perfect ones. There's like no point to pick them up. Unless you want the meat. But let's see, can we make a camp? Let's see if I can make some. I need to make up a camp. That's a little bit annoying part that you have to kind of first you have to like look at how many stars does the animal have before you shoot it, because otherwise it's just a waste of time if it doesn't have 3 stars. Oh, come on, there's some stupid animal around. Uh-huh. I see why. I haven't seen a grizzly bear before in the game. Yeah, I need to kill it because I want to set up a camp.
Stay back!
Damn, that one you really have to shoot twice in the head to kill. Oops. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to crush it.
Come on, girl.
Let's see if we can set up a camp now then. We got rid of the grizzly. Let's see if we can cook that thing. The herbs that the Indian chief gave us. Or isn't it something I had to make? Or do I also need to take the herbs? I had coffee made. Need some coffee? It's the evening. Just gain some. Did I? And I needed to poop anyway, so.
Hey there, girl.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna get on the camp first. So, assume that one is probably poisonous too then, if that one is poisonous. Hmm. Not seen one of those. Guess when I don't see how I'm gonna be able to drag somebody. Because it seems like they have to be alive. But all these things, like, not really needed them. Let's see, we have Captain Monroe. I have a... If there is a fast travel spot up there? It doesn't look like there is any. Only close one will be the Valentine. Yes, we are. We are down there. Get to Wallace and fast travel up to... Oh, this one really? Oh. Well, pretty much means long ride ahead of us. hope for now.
Easy there.
You shoot a turkey in the butt. Just because I could. Turkey butt.
I know. Must hurt like crazy.
He's gonna get kicked and killed. It's usually what happens with those guys.
Yeah.
Need a buck.
Just hold on there, girl.
If we get to keep it all the way. Depends what's gonna happen at camp with the Indians.
You all right, girl? Yeah.
All the way to the top there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way that way. I have to go down. Okay. Gotta go down.
There we go.
What legendary are we at now? Ooh, legendary goat, huh?
Aha. This could take a while. Reckon I got a ways to go. Gotta be close.
What? That didn't kill it? Are you serious? Well, that means we are gonna have to do this differently now. I need to go here. Or how close are we to? Just wonder what would be quicker. Could try and get on a train and go here. Yes, actually has to go there. Then having to go to Saint
Yeah.
Hanoi and back and forth. And we fast travel from down there up to Valentine. It'll be a little bit back and forth here.
Get back. Easy. You're okay.
Step on it. I need to kill the wolves and I don't need anything from them either. One is... He was gonna follow me longer. No, what? Oh no, not these fools again.
You are a fool and a nuisance, brother.
Helen, is this creepy little toad bothering you again? Shall I throw him off?
This is getting quite out of hand.
Hands? Oh, he doesn't have hands. He's a troll. That's why we found him here. He escaped from his...
Would you tell your talking monkey to go home, please, Helen? He was amusing at first, but now he's really quite tiring. Plus, I do wish they had shaved his palms as well. Oh, Arthur, how are you?
And he has kicked them both down.
I see. You two haven't changed much?
No, he's still a lizard.
Coward.
Gerbil.
Mommy's boy.
Manatee.
Effluent.
Discharge.
Milk sop.
You already said that!
I did not. You're a milk sop.
Well, you are all chatter and no testes, dear brother. Helen, I will make you love me if it is the last thing I do. And to prove how suitable I am to make a happy and stable life with, I shall throw myself over the waterfall in just a barrel.
And so shall I, just to demonstrate how little your feeble gestures mean, you homunculus.
Arthur, please come do the honors and make sure we,
Oh, you silly little tapeworm of a man.
follow me.
Follow you? I was born first. Helen, I love you. And brother, you're living proof of God's remarkable sense of humor.
Good luck, crazy bastards.
Well, I've beaten them up and
The fools!
I
The
shot
silly fools!
bottles off their
I cannot
heads
believe
and...
they've done this!
Come on. Let's go try and find them.
We must at once!
Okay, get on your horse. Follow me.
They've been carried down a ways. We can't get there from this first path. Do you think they're all right?
They might be. You want them to be all right?
Of course! Whatever do you mean?
I was just thinking, it might be easier for you if only one of them was... Catch my meaning?
Sir, that is a terrible thing to say.
Got a favorite?
I like them both. Equally.
Well, maybe fate might help you out.
It is not like that, mister. Not like that at all.
Sure.
Freaking far down are they? Player, thank you. Trying to see if there's a path down.
Here you are.
Acrisius, what have you done?
Brother, are you there? Acri? Is that you? I've had the wind knocked out of me.
I thought you were a goner.
Oh, these guys, man.
It's a miracle we're alive.
Silly, silly boys. You nearly died. For me.
She's right. Dear brother, what fools we've been.
You're the fool, but a brave one.
You might be dense, but you are the noblest man I know.
You are a lion.
Giant.
You're an earthshaker.
World conqueror.
Let's
Ow.
not let anything come between us again.
Never.
Boys,
Good lady, adieu.
Bewitch some other milksops. We will have none of it.
I thought that...
Before this siren calls us to the rocks again, let us away from here.
You lead the way, brother. The West awaits.
Boys! Boys!
There's quite some suitors you've picked there.
I was trying to stop them from killing themselves. They won't last a week without me.
Probably not. But you'll have an easier time.
I guess I will. So long. Oh, I wasn't trying to lead them on, you know? It was just exciting. The smartest men I knew, with positively the least sense.
That's usually the way it works. Good luck.
Oh, glad we bumped into them again. I guess that was the last time we will bump into them again. Yep. Stay on this side. Continue to ride down this way. Turkey fatality! Aww. Those guys, they ditched the lady and went together. They realized what fools they have been in the end. No.
Welcome back, sir.
Right, let's see. Oh, I'd pay just about any price for this. Quality hide makes the hardiest clothes around. Don't doubt it.
I wonder what this one goes under. Batwing chaps. Oh yes, baby. Get it.
A lot of
A
folk
ram
hunt,
hat.
but not so many know their way around a needle and thread. It's good business, I'm telling you. Safe travels.
Okay, now we have a long way to go. Let's see if we can do this fast somehow. I don't think so though. Only thing I can think of is going using the railroad up to Valentine faster. Oh, maybe not. Well,
Yep.
no really good way to get up there quick. So. Should be. Buckham needed for our camp. If we get to keep it there for long. Scope. Online is just nice just to travel, get in nature, just calming music in the background. And enjoy the views.
Yep.
Okay, that was deeper than I expected. Maybe. Up there was a treasure.
Whoa, whoa.
Our old camp was around here. Close to him.
You good, girl?
Good old Valentine.
You got a problem? I think you think I wanted that snake to bite me. I think it's awful convenient, is all. Yeah, well, it weren't convenient for me at the time.
Do do do. Wonder what would have happened if you had said, if one had said no to go and help Sadie before them. I'm wondering if I should go. Let's follow the road now, on the path. Too much mountain here to sometimes it's just dead end. Don't follow in some of these smaller paths.
Oh, hey, you there! Think you could help a lady out?
No. We have to like ride back to Valentine and
Yeah, that's my girl. Yeah.
So how did PUBG go, Murphys? Or are you still playing it maybe? Murphys is busy. Casualty by horse. A pity.
Mr. Morgan!
Hello. Here I am, as promised.
It's your friend, Club People.
Captain Monroe,
Of course.
Chief's gone out trying to find medications. It's quite a business.
Yes. Thought we were through with all this.
We are, mostly. Colonel Favors seems to think the natives have broken some promise they never made, and apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
I was supposed to oversee the administration of the vaccines. Now I hear the wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
To be honest, I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
Is that what you think?
I'm trying to find out, and he knows I'm trying to find out. He'd love to provoke me almost as much as he'd love to provoke these poor bastards.
Meaning?
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass, he knows I think that. So we're just stuck here trying to make the best of things.
This is the best of things. Children dying of diseases.
No. This is awful.
Where is this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. Supposed to be heading to Wapiti after coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Mr. Morgan, we must act with due caution.
Oh, we shall. We surely shall. Now
Oh
come.
boy.
Okay,
Now Arthur is
I
pissed.
think I know a spot where we should be able to intercept it.
Lead the way, Captain. So, this Colonel Favors, he knows you're up here helping these people?
Yes and no. He knows I'm here to produce a report on the situation. I was sent down from the north after all the news of unrest in the region. But I think my presence might be making things worse.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we bought an
an
Arabian mare
incite more retaliation
a few
and
days
maybe
ago.
prove a stronger defense.
I bought this
Like
best horse they had,
Yes.
and we
taking
named
their
it Anne.
horses. I mean, I don't know if he personally
I
sanctioned
named it
any of
Anne.
this or not. This is the other problem. There's a culture now in his regiment. The rot has traveled down the trunk.
She's beautiful.
Okay. Well, just show me where to find this wagon, and I'll get the medicine for you. You don't need to be involved.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. But I must ask you, please be discreet. We cannot afford more conflict, especially with Eagle Flies now imprisoned at Fort Wallace. I'm still hoping a meeting can be arranged between Rains Fall and Colonel Favors.
I understand. So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation?
Oh, no. No. You only need to commandeer the vaccine. Stealing those and an army wagon will only make matters much worse.
Okay.
You know, Favors has many flaws, but I don't believe he's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone. He fought for the Union in the war, and his record was considered far from illustrious. A failed man is often the most dangerous. All right, this is the spot I was thinking of. Let's cut up this way.
Sure.
There's a nice vantage point up at the top here. Okay, let's dismount here. Best leave the horses back a bit. We'll have a good view over the road from this ledge.
And big weapons.
The wagon should come along this way.
Okay.
You're a good man, Mr. Morgan, but I fear this task to be a fool's errand.
Well, firstly, I'm a long way from a good man. Secondly, fool's errands are my favorite kind of work.
Fair enough. In that case, I can see we shall be great friends.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why don't you just tell all the folk up in Washington what kind of an idiot Colonel Favors is and save us all a lot of bother?
Unfortunately, the government doesn't work quite like that.
If you say so.
There. I think that's the wagon.
All right. Get yourself out of here.
Just remember to keep it clean, understand me?
Don't worry, I'm as clean as they come. All I do is clean.
Well, good luck.
I'll meet you back at the reservation.
We clean up,
Try not
alright?
to get yourself killed, Mr. Morgan.
No, I can't promise. Yep. Hold it right there.
Whoa, you better put that down right now. Do you want to get shot? Is that it? That's it. Shoot that bastard already.
Okay, so that didn't work. I was hoping to shoot close to him. It's like, what the heck, man? Where can I get up there?
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
I should have known that would end in bloodshed no matter what we did. Oh, we have to go all the way back up. I wonder if one could just storm the fort. Not tempting.
Good girl.
Yeah, I know. He should have stolen more of the everything in there. And not just the medicine. Or drove off with the stuff and dumped the boxes somewhere else so it looks like they stole everything. I assume he would blame the Indians anyway. The colonel seems to be a douchebag like that.
There's no room around that. We don't hide from each other here.
Captain Monroe, I got the medicine.
Oh, wonderful. That's great news, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't worry. It didn't go too bad.
Oh, I'll have to take your word for that. We could both swing for this.
Yeah, well, I think I'm a little past caring about hanging, Monroe.
Maybe. I just hope Colonel Favors thinks he was robbed by bandits and not...
Oh, no, I'm still a bandit. There ain't no doubt about that.
Of course. Well, I better get to work. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bandit or not, this was a good thing. Maybe it'll get us both killed, but it had to be done.
I hope so. Okay, girl.
I'm wondering now though, but with So I wonder if this means we're gonna go and rescue him or not. Okay, let's see if we can make it here in time before it becomes night. Come on, giddy up! I don't like it when they limit your speed on mount. You can right click inside the camp and you have to wait until you get a bit outside before you can speed it up. Actually, this was a bad idea. Back to the... Will be such a slope since we're gonna be on top of the mountain range up there. Take us up this way. Or we were up with the Indian chief. Cannot, yeah, put the head on this. Found it down. Took the pipe, all that. Sacred items. Even wolves needs to eat, okay, buddy?
Yeah.
He became the snack for the wolves. He made him come. We're gonna go hunting again.
Just a moment.
Hamish.
Arthur, come on in.
So, how you keeping out here?
Keeping fine, thank you.
So it's all right then, is it? Living out here, away from civilization?
Civilization. Yeah, I saw what civilization and industrial advancement will get you in the war. Progress, well, it ain't always progress. Besides, I ain't lonely up here. I got company.
Well, I ain't company.
Come look at these. Remember catching that?
I do.
I know you ain't forgot about him.
Oh, I still see him in my dreams.
Yeah, I got the whole of nature up here. And I'm gonna make the most of it, as long as there still is some. Whoa. They weren't lying.
What's that?
Right there by the outhouse. Look at the size of that boar.
Holy hell.
I saw some cattle gored the other day, but I didn't think it was possible. Let's go take care of it.
Okay.
Damn, I thought I got him. Pursue! I'll grab the mounts.
Whoa, pig! Stop, beast.
I kill it, yeah, but then it's like, yeah, but you're not allowed to kill it yet.
Where's he gone?
I got the horses. Come on.
I'm afraid I lost sight of him.
Don't worry. Tracks go this way. Come on. Come on. You see that thing? It's as big as a buffalo.
And fast, too.
Yeah, but we'll get him. He came through here, all right. Big shit. He's been across here twice.
What'll we do?
Well, he's been up this hill to the right and down this one in front of us. But I can't tell which tracks is fresher. Let's split up. You go up, and I'll go onwards.
Okay. Good luck to you, sir.
Hiya! Come on, you.
Yeah. What's that? Goring wolves, too. Damn it! Yeah. Hamish. Shit, he's after him. Yep. Jesus, no.
God.
Hamish.
I got thrown and a bastard hog got me. Take a Buell for me, would you? He's a good horse. He may be stubborn, but he's strong.
Hamish. Good pig.
What the? I did it wrong. I accidentally pressed slow down mechanics, but it does it automatically.
You got him, old man.
Dutch warm blood, huh?
Come on, Bill. Let's go.
Wonder if we go to... There's a spot for it to be placed there.
Yeah. There, boy.
Well, we're probably gonna go by there later. Yep. Camp. Don't know if we can ride down here. Might be able to. Let's see. Second.
Yeah.
What?
I cannot get over Miss O'Shea. She's dead.
Well, I'm glad she shot her. She deserved it. And truth be told, I never liked her anyway. And she betrayed us.
You don't know that.
She told us.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing what you can turn that in. Good job, Mr. Morgan. You know, Arthur, I can always make you a new satchel if you're tight on space.
It's bad, but...
I do believe you got a cold heart.
Now, you know that ain't true.
Of course it ain't, but I'm
Got that one.
How are you on space in that bag of yours, Mr. Morgan? Just let me know if you need me to make you new.
Oh, wait. Off.
Yeah. Hello, Morgan.
Move that one. Oh yeah, we still need to go and talk to the mayor down there.
Hey, big man. Worried. Really worried. Me too, Uncle. What's gonna happen, you know? To everybody. I guess folks is gonna make a choice. Whether they live or die. And you? I don't have that choice no more. I'm just trying to help others see clearly. That's my choice.
You're a good man, Arthur Morgan. Good man.
Hi, Arthur.
Josiah?
I was,
Leaving again?
yes, just leaving. I'll see you soon.
Perhaps.
What do you mean?
Well, if I was you, I'd disappear too. This is all pretty much over.
I'll be back.
No, you won't. Let's not pretend no more. Get out of here.
I'll miss you, Arthur. You've been a fine friend to me.
No, let's not get over sentimental. Well, the place is quiet. Get out of here. Go with my blessing.
Thank you, Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
Found a friend looking for you.
Mr. Morgan.
Sir.
How are you?
A little better.
I hope so.
How can I help you?
I am sorry to impose on you again, but I believe I've made progress brokering peace.
You have?
I believe so. Colonel Favors has agreed to a meeting to discuss and maybe resolve his alleged grievances and mine. Now, he has lied to me more times than I care to remember, but maybe this time he must want peace. Why could he possibly want to humiliate us further?
We got words for his kind, but they're colloquial.
Perhaps I could make one last request. My men are not allowed to carry arms.
You want us to keep the peace?
Yeah, it'll be a lot of dull talking and ceremony. But I feel with some non-tribe members present, their chances of lying or worse will be reduced.
Will you, Arthur?
It ain't my business, brother.
No, I know. But it is mine. Do it for me?
Charles, I've
saved your life. Do it for me.
Sure. Come on. You owe this man. You should have him do your negotiations.
Let's go.
Okay then, girl.
This way. I also have some men meeting me there. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to help. Thank you for doing this, both of you. You have already done so much.
Ain't a problem. Just hope nobody recognizes me. I've had a few run-ins with the army recently.
Sorry.
I wish we could have done more to control the situation. Duck shouldn't have gotten involved. Now Eagle Flies is under arrest.
It certainly won't help our case today.
I will find a way to help him. I promise you.
I just hope Colonel Favors can be reasoned with. I am not asking for very much, but when our people are sick and hungry, and we find our medicine and supplies are being deliberately withheld, how can we not view that as something personal? When they destroy our sacred sites, how can I convince Eagle Flies and the others that they shouldn't fight back?
Maybe that's part of the reason they're doing these things. Because they want you to fight. to be able to say, look, you see how these savages
Maybe,
behave?
at some point.
Perhaps. Thank you for helping Captain Monroe to retrieve those vaccines, Arthur. He will be at the meeting and is one person who knows the true situation, at least. I still have hope that we can come to an agreement. Here we are. There's my men up ahead. Hello.
Easy.
Wichashakilana, Kulawichiampi, Hilpo, Bunyapi Ktelo. This way.
Hold.
Did good, girl.
Colonel Favors, Captain Monroe, we come in peace.
Hello again. Who are these two?
They're friends of my people.
Interesting looking fellows.
Yeah, they won't cause any trouble.
Well, I should hope not. Listen, Mr.
Chief.
Yes, Mr. I can't say that silly name. What is it?
In English, they call me Rains Fall.
Yes, yes, I'm sure they do. Listen, we're all Americans here, and we want an outcome. But quite frankly, I'm confused. Your men are a little more than criminals, in my opinion. Keep breaking peace treaties we've made, causing disturbances in everybody's lives. But I pride myself on being a gentleman. Really, I do. But there are limits. So, let me be very... Are you okay, man? Someone. Jackson, take him away. Where was I?
You're a gentleman with limits?
Are you being facetious, sir?
Come this way, buddy.
I said, are you being facetious, Captain Monroe?
No, sir, I am not.
Chief Rains.
That's, Rains Fall.
Exactly. Chief Rains, the thing
It's quite a
is,
cough.
the federal government.
Sure.
That I handle
Wait here.
the situation.
I'll fetch you some water.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
No, no. You know he's going to have Monroe.
I think he's talking about BS points.
Or attempt to. He's going to make a disgrace of him.
Monroe? He seems likable enough for a West Pointer. Why?
You know what Favors is like. Because he thinks it's right. Because he thinks Monroe is a patsy. Or a spy. He's convinced he had something to do with those vaccines getting stolen. He thinks Monroe is going to force him into making a concession with the Indians. So he removes Monroe.
Removes how?
Favors wants him tried for treason and hanged.
Why does Favors care about the Indians?
Because he doesn't want to back down. His whole professional life. You know what they say about him. Hightail Favors. The man who missed a battle.
Poor Monroe. Kinda liked him.
I know. Well, still, he's kind of stuck up.
Your men violated the treaty. That treaty is null and void. I have been appointed to negotiate...
Feeling better? Yeah. Come on. Let's go.
The lands you currently occupy belong to the United States government. Why is this so confusing, sir? Why?
Good day, Colonel Favors.
Well, that was remarkably unproductive. I'm afraid the federal government was quite clear, Colonel, that it wanted peace, and peace for all, and that the treaty had not been broken by anybody.
Oh, is that so, sir? And did it want impudence, sir, from a junior officer in public? Was that its plan too, sir? You insult me. You insult the regiment. Arrest this man.
Arrest me?
Gross insubordination. Disobeying an order. Treason.
Are you mad?
You had those vaccines stolen. You disrupted a negotiation.
Let him go.
This is all getting out of hand.
Aye.
Captain Monroe, let's get out of here.
Aye,
If I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut, amigo. I don't want to kill this man, but shall.
Get away with this.
Charles, Captain Monroe, mount up now. We're getting out of here.
Arthur, let's go.
I got a shot.
Just let him go, okay?
I'll kill you.
Open fire!
Follow me!
I'll kill you!
Coming after us! I can't shoot at these men!
We can! Damn it, Arthur!
What the? Okay. My horse decides to go a totally different. Oh no, it's bugged again. It's great when you have to like look in a direction, then you let go, and the horse just goes whip. Like, yay!
This way!
Good game. Yeah, its game has its weird issues.
More incoming! Man, please hold your fire!
Kill!
Hold your fire!
More on the left! Head for the trees! We're penned in! Go! Find some cover and protect the road! Come on!
Come on, Captain. Can you shoot?
I can't do it!
Then try. Dare you?
This was meant to be a truce! They're trying to surround us!
Let's go! Captain Monroe, you're with me! You all right, girl? Hop on, Captain! We sure as hell don't want to hang around here! Come on! We got more coming in! Come on!
Oh, great. Can I get on? Of course not. Oh, this game, man. Oh, now he gets off.
I think we're finally in the clear. Everybody okay?
Not really. What do we do now?
You get out of here. Fast. We'll take you to the station.
I can't believe that just happened. I've been an army man my whole life.
I heard them talking. They was gonna have you hanged for treason. You can't die for those fools.
And what about the chief?
We'll do what we can.
I guess I won't be submitting my report.
I wouldn't think so.
The end? No. Doubt it. The Indian chief gave us some medicine that we were supposed to use, he said, but I'm not.
Get out of here, Captain Monroe.
Haven't been able to
Maybe
do
Mr.
it
Monroe
yet.
from now on.
I'm sorry about your career. Here. Here's some money. You take it and get out of here and start a new life somewhere. I hear Tahiti's nice.
Thank you.
Just hop on a train to Saint Denis, jump on a boat, but avoid Guam.
Where?
Forget about it.
Meet me at the reservation.
Yeah, he has tuberculosis.
Are you okay?
Well, never better. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm on my way down to Mexico. They're finally sending me on a mission. Brother Dorkins is very jealous. What's wrong?
I'm dying, sister.
Okay.
Yeah, I got TB. I got it. Beating a man to death for a few bucks. I've lived a bad life, sister.
We've all lived bad lives, Mr. Morgan. We all sin. But I know you.
You don't know me.
Forgive me, but that's the problem. You don't know you.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but whenever we happen to meet, you're always helping people and smiling.
I had a son. He passed away
I had a girl who loved me. I threw that away. My mama died when I was a kid. And my daddy... Well, I watched him die. And it weren't soon enough.
My husband died a long time ago. Life is full of pain. But there is also love and beauty.
What am I gonna do now?
Be grateful that for the first time, you see your life clearly.
Sure.
Perhaps you could help somebody. Helping makes you really happy.
But I still don't believe in nothing.
Often, neither do I.
Huh?
But then I meet someone like you, and everything makes sense.
You're too smart for me, sister. I guess I'm afraid.
There is nothing to be afraid of, Mr. Morgan. Take a gamble that love exists and do a loving act.
All aboard! I shall try.
I know you will. Goodbye, goodbye, Mr. Morgan. Goodbye.
Sister?
Okay, so we are here. Uh-oh. Are we gonna get in a lobby-dubby with Charlotte, maybe? We have quests down here at night time. I wonder if we should go down to Saint Denis first, and then we go up to Charlotte. This is a night one, or so. Yeah, let's do it. Take this. Saint Denis.
Get out of the damn way!
Been some very interesting characters we have met in this game, though.
You can wake up now. This is it.
Thanks for the ride, partner. Yep.
Okay, we arrived at night, so that's perfect. Need to make our way up there. Lovely weather.
Oh, it's you.
Got his letter.
That's fine. Oh, it's you.
Mr. Arthur.
Sir?
Education is the most wonderful thing. It'll raise us higher and higher. make civics and ethics less a work of dirty-minded pragmatists like me, and the calling of higher, better men.
Hear, hear.
Without it, we are savages. But with learning, why, in 50 years, man will put down his guns and start living a life of relentless purity.
Hear, hear.
But the rich can be so very self-absorbed.
How can I help?
You can't.
We need all our strengths. That's the point. We've gone over this.
Violence is never right.
I agree with you. But it's not violence. It's the mere threat of violence.
Against whom?
Oh. Against Hector Fellow's worst nature. To convince him to make good on his promise to help finance the library.
Who is he and where do I find him?
He's a newspaper man. And
He's leaving town on a coach, heading to his country estate because he doesn't like your heavy-handed approach.
Well, you certainly won't like my heavy-handed approach.
Thank you, Mr. Arthur.
You'll spot him on the road through the bayou. He has a red coach. So we are clear, I do not approve of this behavior.
And I don't give a freaking... Come on, Ann. Let's go and get beat up some rich dude.
Please begin boarding. We are the...
Stop the coach!
Who the heck are you?
Just gonna talk to your passenger a moment. When I get in, you carry on.
What the hell do you want?
Mr. Fellows, ain't it? Charity, sir. And an appeal to your better nature.
This is most impudent.
Oh, no, it's not most impudent. Trust me, buddy. I can get a whole lot more impudent, but this is a good cause for a wealthy man such as yourself. A chance to add some dignity to all that wealth.
Dignity?
By helping to finance a library in town. Think of the prestige, sir.
Oh, get out of my carriage.
But the mayor...
The mayor? The mayor is a crook.
Me too. And I'm a real crook.
I will not be bullied by you, sir. Get out of here.
Oh, I'm sorry, was that? Yes, I'd like to finance the library for the common good. I didn't hear you. What was that? Please! All right! All right! There. You see? That wasn't difficult. You know, they say it's better to give than to receive. And certainly in the case of a beating, I know that's true. Now, the mayor awaits your check, sir. Been a pleasure. There's a good man in there. Let him live a little more. Driver! Hold up! As you were. Drive on!
I'm overdressed at the moment. Oh, God damn it. I can't talk to him because it's morning already. Oh, this is so frustrating though. I can only talk to him at night. I don't want to go all the way up there right now. Means I have to go back out here and make a camp. Let's see. Maybe we can make a camp. Sleep until night. Okay, now we have to sleep until nighttime. Let's see, do we have anything to make some food in use? Let's see. Mutton. I wonder if this is the one or potent bitters. Snake call it. And the veggies are for the horse. For us, it's meat and liquor. take something? I think we already have so many of these. So let's sleep. Well, let's set up the tent. Sleep until night. Should give a good rest too, so we get our Deadeye to be set back. Oh, we didn't gain that much. Sick. Hard to see the horse sometimes when it's into the black. Okay, there might be rocks out here, so... Yep. That one just missed us.
Hello there, mister. Hello.
You can hear it snapping. Back way. We're supposed to go in here in a way.
Oh, Arthur, it's you. Come in.
Where's what's his name?
Jean-Marc, he's a little histrionic. I'm worried that he's going to open his mouth and say things that aren't true to those vulgar Puritans at the newspaper. Well, perhaps true, but not the whole truth. Look at these beautiful books. This is magnificent. We'll bring this city back to life if it kills me, and it probably shall.
Yes.
I have 2 copies of this book. This is an old field guide. Might be of some interest to you, maybe not. But please have it. It's worth quite a bit.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Listen, Mr. Arthur, I'm sorry to ask this of you. You've done so much, but...
But what?
Jean-Marc. I'm afraid he's going to open his mouth and say things.
How do you mean?
Saying nasty things about the work that we have done together, for example.
Is that my business?
Oh, no. No. Of course not. He also found out some unsettling news about you. It's all scurrilous lies, of course. But...
What sort of news?
Oh, I do not talk about idle gossip. Please, I'm a public servant, and we are friends.
Where do I find him?
Well, he does live over on Rue de Zacharie.
Rue de Zacharie.
Thank you, Arthur.
Farmfield and falconry. Huh? And no, the horses on the front.
Why you want to go and say those awful things about me, buddy? Best not to make a big drama of things. Come on, let's go see your boss. This is gonna hurt, but it's for the best.
Oh, no, I can't put it on the...
Quick, Mr. Arthur, bring him around the back. Oh, Jean-Marc, I've missed you. I've missed you. What silly, silly man we have been.
Yeah, he had a fall. He might be a little woozy.
Oh, the poor boy. Jean-Marc, can you
He had a
hear me?
fall with my fist.
Where am I? Lemieux? What have you done?
Oh, you had an accident, Jean-Marc. Thank the Lord, our friend was there to find you.
Really? I don't remember so well.
No, Jean-Marc. Here. My brother, Jean-Marc. Oh, we've been so... I promised to change.
I know.
What a silly, silly misunderstanding. You see, the problem is principles will destroy us all.
Sure. As long as you two are friends again.
Yes. And you say you've changed, so we will run the city like men of honor, like you said.
Of course. We will strive to improve the city's moral backbone by any means available to us.
Within reason, yes.
Yes,
Welcome
yes.
back, Diggy.
Within my reason. Because I am the mayor, Jean-Marc. And I will save you from yourself. Because it's better to get something done than nothing at all, like you said.
Utterly corrupted, Lemieux. You've not changed at all. I've been supplanted in your esteem by a wanted murderer. You shame me.
No, sir. You shame me with your vain naivete. Oh, how I long for the luxury to have principles such as you. But I must actually do things.
I see now. You're lost to reason.
Yeah, and I see now that you're a horrible little wretch and a sinner yourself. Your sin is deluded vanity. Now, sir, I am afraid that you must kill him. I will pay you handsomely. And Jean-Marc, I will miss you. I really shall.
Kill him.
It must be so. Please.
You're not really going to kill me, are you?
Thought I might.
But all I did was love too much.
Love?
My duty.
Yeah, but you're running your
I'll
mouth
leave you out of
about
it.
me, buddy. And him.
He'll betray you, just like he's betrayed me. Lemieux is a foul rat, but I'm a man of my word. Let me live, and I'll destroy him. And I'll make sure you're left well alone. Come on, please, come on. You wouldn't shoot a sad little man, would you?
I might be a brute, but I'm not a paid killer. Get out of here. Don't mention me, boy.
I give you my word.
You let him live, because that mayor can just corrupt politicians, you know. Oh yeah. He should go and get the stagecoach now.
Okay, my girl.
Stay there. Your next step is into the crowd.
What the heck did I get? Oh, damn.
You cocksucker!
Oh, what a word!
God damn it!
Better wash your mouth, boy. Yeah, this is. Oh, we I can't be seen by cops in this because we want it dead or alive no matter what we do here. I don't know what he was doing. He was fondling himself looking at the train. I don't know. Well, I guess we're gonna ride up then. We'll go to the next. Never know with weird people in these times. I don't understand what I got a bounty for there. I just know I'm wanted dead or alive, but still I don't know why there was a bounty on me. That's a little bit weird. Yeah, I know, but I'm just wondering why it appeared. I wonder if this is gonna be Arthur's love then.
Yep.
Rocks and alligators, I should say. Oh, yeah, I need a. I need to shoot it from the.
Load up.
Our camp.
Shh, girl, won't take long. Hey there, girl. Yep.
hear the boar screaming, you hear the turkeys gobbling. It's just funny. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if you did. Our horses do like to poop a lot.
Yeah.
So let's see. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do this first, actually. And that in, and then we go up here. So let's up here. That's true. So funny to just find these random encounters.
How did anyone not kill you already?
Let's see where this is.
Yeah.
Let's see anybody. Yeah.
You okay?
Hell.
You sick, partner?
It's in me. They're in me.
You're not well, friend.
Butcher's Creek. Butcher's Creek.
Where?
Butcher's Creek.
Is that where you're from?
Butcher's Creek.
You want me to take you back, or...
There ain't me.
Come on, let me get you home.
Oh, Butcher's Creek. Demons.
Let's go, girl.
I think he's been having a few too many mushrooms there. Oh, it's on the way, so... I think, yeah. Trying to see where I can... go back over this way. I think it's too deep to go with the...
Butcher's Creek.
Sorry, pig.
Oh, no.
Ah, Lemieux! You found Lemieux! Oh, come here!
Yeah, he was in some distress. Yeah, he seems calmer now. I found him out in the woods.
Well, Lemieux, sweet Lemieux, such a nice man, such a good man. Come here, come on, get up here, help you. Since the troubles began, he's not the same.
It's in me.
Why is he looking at me funny?
No, he's not well. It's the darkness. He said it's the darkness.
Who says it's the darkness?
Well, the villagers. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for Please, Lemieux, not well.
You got anything for me?
Oh, yeah, of course, sir. Love and friendship in the darkness. What else are there? Obadiah Hinton, that's me.
Yeah.
Love and friendship and love. We're not a rich village, sir, but with love, rich. We thank you.
Okay.
Interesting folks. Wait, is it this place? What is it? Where the beaver is? Let's look at the map and see him. Because I haven't seen a single beaver in the whole game. So I haven't been really looking too much for it either. I wonder if this is the one where the legendary beaver is. Me too. I'll just look at the map, of course.
Hey, who's there?
It's me.
Good. Carolina.
Morning.
I don't know how many more mornings of this I can take.
Oh, yes. I'll be able to make you something out of this. Many thanks, Mr. Morgan. Hey, if you're struggling for space in your satchel, just bring me the right materials and I'll work something up for you.
I don't know where this one is there.
I'm glad you've put some of that bad blood behind you.
It makes you feel a bit more like home.
Yeah, he butchered something. But there's also up here where those cannibals live. The people are, they look like those people in the village here. They eat other people.
Get back.
Help me! The pox!
People are just in distress all around us. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Could have put a bullet in him just to help him, you know. Ease his suffering. Oops. Force fatality again. Was rode over something and killed. Come on, Arthur.
My. I was wondering when I was gonna see you again.
You look different.
Well, the rigors of simplicity take their toll on a woman.
Oh, no, I didn't mean
No,
it.
I know. Things are going well. I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, you did it all yourself.
So how are you holding up?
I'm still standing, which is an improvement on the last time you saw me.
I wish that there was something else that I could do.
Ma'am, you have done more than enough.
Please, call me Charlotte.
Arthur Morgan.
Well, you take care of yourself, Arthur.
Oh, forgot a kiss.
Please go on in and help yourself to anything you need. What's mine is yours.
Oh, well, that's very kind.
Anything we need? We got some food. Oh, that was not much in there. Oh, mine is yours, yeah, but you don't have anything. Easy to say when you don't have anything, right? Don't know if you want anything from here either. Yeah, whatever is mine is yours, yeah. See that. Helen Charlotte Balfour, February 1893, Chicago. Taking everything from her. He had been teaching her stuff, so just wanted to see if there was something in there. Yeah.
Charlotte, it was a pleasure meeting you.
You too, Arthur. Please be well.
Okay. Let's see. It's the next part. It's a long ride.
They got the wrong man. Dropped my brother's easy.
I wonder if there was a black bear.
They called you a woman killer, not a turncoat. Your own brother?
I'm a good man.
You're wasting your breath. Sounds like your brother should have sparred you up when he had a chance.
You go on and get. I see you
You go and get.
Come on. Good, my girl.
Has some nice views in this game though. Nice scenery.
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah.
Horse wants to be cleaned. Sure the scope isn't there.
I travel along.
Tack, buddy. Oh, sorry. Too far?
Yeah.
I can taste you already.
Hear it. Wait. Oh no. Thank you. What?